Hello everyone, this is Xephyr here, and welcome back to Monster Hunter World Iceborne on PC. We are back out in the Guiding Lands today. We are going to be going after the two monsters that I talked about last time. So we'll have to lure them both out because neither has spawned on their own. So the first one that we are going to lure out, I don't know how I forgot about this thing, but I was hunting in the Guiding Lands, raising our level. We're now up to 5. And got a lure for it and was like, holy crap, I totally forgot that this was something that spawns in the volcanic region. And it's because until you've defeated a monster in the Guiding Lands, you can't make a lure for it. And so because I hadn't fought it, I couldn't make a lure, and so when I was looking at my list of monsters, it wasn't there, and so I totally forgot about it, which makes me a little sad because it's one of my favorites. So today we'll be hunting the Brachydios. That's at least how we're going to start. Now, I doubt the two monsters that we're hunting will raise our volcanic region to level 6. It would be nice if it did, because then we could start taking on tempered monsters in the volcanic region, but it's not likely. Gotta continue to get more and more of these materials. I made a lot more layered armor, which actually I meant to, and I forgot. I was gonna wear some layered armor for this video, but I guess I'll have to do it for the next one. So we're on the other side. There he is. But yeah, I made a bit more layered armor. There's still other other layered armors I can't make because I don't have, oddly enough, standard materials, not even Guiding Lands materials for the monsters. Like Dodo Gamma, I need normal Dodo Gamma materials, not the Guiding Lands stuff, to make it layered at this point. Just kind of funny. He is not in a good spot for us to be able to... Ow. There we go. Thank you. Oh, crap. Okay. What? I know I have Geologist on. Why did I not get 2 grabs? Well, whatever. So there's our first piece of Brachydios Guiding Lands material. Wow, that was just... I expected to hit him. Wow, this is going poorly at the moment. I'm getting hit by everything. What is happening? I am having a lot of trouble here. I'm getting hit by all his stuff and all of my attacks are missing. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a hard time here. I haven't fought him in a while, so I guess that could be part of it, but, I mean, this is bad. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Blast Scourge is off. I wish I had Slinger ammo at the moment so that we could wall bounce him, but he'll enrage in a moment. I don't know why I'm not getting double shinies. That kind of stinks. Oh. Wow. Oh, come on, really? I was rolling. Wow, I hit R2 a bunch of times and just decided it wasn't going to jump, which kind of sucks. So I would have liked to get the mount there. I was hoping I could foresight off of that. I should have stabbed instead of overhead swing. There we go. The Tokyo Game Show was pretty good. The Monster Hunter Rise gameplay, I watched it. It looked like Monster Hunter. Honestly, there's not much for me to say because it was in Japanese, so I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying. There are a few things that definitely made me happy to see because I was worried about some of the mechanics, but it looked a lot better when they showed the gameplay. I still have plans to watch the videos on camera and record like my thoughts and stuff. I'm actually glad that I watched the gameplay and stuff, mainly because I know now I'm not going to show that in the video because there's a lot of it that's just fluff. Maybe I'll like cut little parts of it to show. But there's a lot of fluff there that's not important, and unless you can speak Japanese, which I can't, you're not going to know what they're saying. Like, there were a lot of parts where I was just like, what are they talking about? I don't know what's going on at the moment. Because they were just having fun, which is certainly fine, but doesn't make for a good video about how I feel about the mechanics. But they did show some stuff that definitely made me happy to see. I still have some concerns about certain things that are going to be in it. As I've said, it's Monster Hunter, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna really enjoy it, but that doesn't mean there aren't mechanics that I might not enjoy. I've mentioned how I don't like the Clutch Claw in Iceborne, and some of the mantles are definitely overpowered and things like that. So it'll be the same with Rise. There will be a lot of good, and then there will be things that I'll just kind of be like, this isn't something I necessarily like. So I'll at least be able to give my initial thoughts when I make that video, and then when the game comes out, we'll see how I really feel about stuff, because it's still in development. They're still tweaking things. You never know. But there wasn't a lot there, and they talked almost none at all about Monster Hunter Stories 2, which that was a little disappointing. I was really hoping to get some more information. But the Rise stuff was good, but they just the first day they basically just showed a cleaned up trailer that they initially showed when they announced the game, and then the gameplay was just like 30 minutes of them kind of running around a bit and showing off some mechanics, but not actually really doing anything major. So it was not as much as I was hoping. And then I think part of the other reason I was disappointed in Tokyo Game Show is not even related to Monster Hunter, but I was really hoping there'd be an announcement for Dragon's Dogma 2. I'm still holding out hope for that game, and there was not. They really only what all did they show? They showed, so there's the two Monster Hunter games, Rise and Stories 2. They showed off some stuff for Resident Evil 8, which I'm not interested in. I'm not a horror game player. I'll watch other people play them and enjoy that, but I myself don't like playing them. Oh, crap! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is BS. I do not want anything to do with Savage Devil Joe right now. Especially since he's tempered. That's an impossible monster to deal with when fighting something else. He hits way too hard. I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh, right, yeah, so I don't play horror games myself, but I do enjoy watching other people play them. That's fun. But there was something else that they showed, and I don't remember what it was, because it didn't really interest me. So there wasn't anything that I was super excited about with Tokyo Game Show other than seeing the gameplay, and even that, like I said, was just kind of... It was just gameplay. Nothing really crazy. They did show a lot of longsword. I know that the special sheath is back in Rise. I don't want to talk too much about this stuff just because I do want to do a video on it, but other than that, I didn't really glean much from it. So when I do the video, I probably won't put too much of the gameplay in, if any at all. And instead, we'll just look at the trailer and talk about some things, and I'll talk about what I saw in the gameplay that relates to what's in the trailer. Oh, it dropped out of rage, huh? Come on, hit. Yes. I don't think I got much of his material because of the not having double pickup. Yeah, only 11. I wonder what's going on with that. There we go. Our first Brachydios in the Guiding Lands. Now I can make lures for it if I want to, which is nice. Okay, takes care of that. Go ahead and gather some materials. All right. Get this recharging. Let's head back to camp, because we'll lure out the next monster. Though I am going to switch my equipment here in a second. Alright, so the next thing we're taking on is an Elder Dragon we haven't fought yet. Oh, I love seeing my master rank get higher and higher. Alright, so yeah, level 5, 2/3 of the way through about. So, shouldn't be too bad. My goal, hopefully, is today to have us at level 7. So today we are also taking on the Kushala Dower. We have not fought one yet. It counts towards forest and volcanic, so as long as we've summoned it in the volcanic region, it should give us lots of points towards the volcanic region instead of the forest. Okay. Hey, Savage Devil Joe's gone. Thank goodness. So let's switch over. We're going to go with, not the Shatter Blade. I'm actually going to use the Drac Blade this time, but I also want the Rocksteady Mantle. You know, one thing I wish we could do is that we could manage our layered armor while in the Guiding Lands, because I forgot, because I just forgot to put on the layered armor I wanted to wear, and it'd be nice to be able to switch to it. But like I said, I guess next video is when I'll have to do it. I just came out to the Guiding Lands, prepped starting the video, and then was like, oh yeah, well, oh well. Oh, I was really worried there. I was like, oh no, I did not aim that correctly. Alright, let's see if we get double from him. Yay, we do. Alright, Storm Call Steelwing. Now we're finally getting some equipment from, or some materials from the Kushala Daora the Guiding Lands. So that makes me pretty happy. Because I was looking at some things, and I'm pretty certain that we are getting the October update. It releases at midnight October 1st, which means for us it actually releases at 8 p.m. on September 30th. So that means it's coming a day earlier than I thought, which is why I need to be prepped even faster, is because we have an entire day less than I anticipated. I really hope that in Rise, Elder Seal is gone. I would prefer them to go back to the old method of how we sealed Elder Dragons. So like Kushala... Ow! Kushala was sealed by poison. Teostra was sealed by breaking his horn. Same with Lunastra. Oh crap. Oh, it didn't let me grab it. This is bad. Ow! This is such crap. And yeah, I kind of hope we go back to that, because Elder Seal just is not reliable, especially when you're in a multiplayer situation. It almost never goes off. And it's just not as cool as them having these different, like, weaknesses. And it gave status effects, especially poison, greater worth, because against something like Kushala, you knew that, oh, if I throw poison on it, I can negate its wind, which was awesome because, you know, much like even with Iceborne, status elements other than bowguns and bows aren't really used. But they were in older games. At least poison was. I think the others were used more too, especially like sleep and stuff, because sleep bombing was a bigger deal in previous games. And Paralyze was very helpful on some occasions as well, whereas now it's all like you're either going straight raw or you're going element. You almost never have a reason to use the status effects. So I would definitely, at least for the Elder Dragons, to have their sealing methods be back to their old ways instead of the Elder Seal. Which also, I'm pretty certain, and I could be wrong about this, but I think in the older games, at least Freedom Unite days, the only way you could break an Elder Dragon's face, or even maybe their tail, was you had to have at least dealt 1 point of dragon damage. So either you or someone had to have dragon element and had to at least hit them once with it, and then you could break their stuff, which was important for, like I said, Teostra, whose aura was disabled by breaking the horn. But Kushala, since it was weak to poison, and most people who brought poison weapons, you'd have to have someone bring a dragon weapon so you could break its horns, or its face, or whatever you want to call it, and then also cut off its tail. I don't know when they changed that. I don't know if it was 3rd generation, or if it was... I guess it would have had to have been 4th generation, because most of the Elder Dragons weren't in 3rd generation. Yeah, what? I really do think I should put flinch resistance on some of my armors. I'm getting tired of getting flinched by dumb little things. Oh crap, that's gonna... Really? The moment I go for a potion. I was really, like, as much as I loved 3rd generation, I really enjoyed the 3rd generation of Monster Hunter games. 3 Ultimate and Portable 3rd were some of my favorites for a long time. And I still like them more than 4th generation. But, which is weird, because most people like the 4th generation the most. But the one thing that I was sad about with the 3rd generation is the lack of Elder Dragons, because for the most part, Elder Dragons make up a lot of my favorite monsters. I really like dragons, so that certainly helps. 4th generation at least brought them back, which was nice. But I don't know what happened with 3rd generation. I think they just wanted to try and reboot the series a bit with the 3rd generation. And that led to lots of new monsters that we've, have become fan favorites. They changed a lot of the movesets, made the game a lot less unfair because hitboxes were fixed and monster movesets were better. But unfortunately, they cut a lot of monsters. Namely, the Elder Dragons. But we got new Elder Dragons. Like, that's when Jin Moran came in to kind of replace Lao Shan Lung, which Jin Moran... I don't know if I would say that fight was more fun or not. You know what? No, I have to. It definitely was more fun. It still wasn't great. Most of the... They still haven't quite figured out how to make the super large monsters a ton of fun, but they're getting there. Jin Moran was fun enough. It just overall was just kind of eh. I honestly enjoyed being on the sand skiff with Jin Moran more than when you actually fight Jin Moran on the ground, because then it just kind of sits there and it'll flop down every now and then, and that was kind of lame. But we got Jin Moran. Devil Joe was introduced in 3rd generation. Dire Morales, which unfortunately Dire Morales hasn't been back since then. We also got Elytreon from 3rd generation, which I know most everyone likes Elytreon. What other big monsters? Legiacruz. I know a lot of people like Legiacruz. It's not in Iceborne, but it was supposed to be in World, and unfortunately they had issues with the Leviathan models on the more diverse maps. The maps have too much sloping and stuff like that. The Leviathan skeletons didn't work on that for whatever reason. Sorry, while fighting, it's hard to think of when monsters were introduced into the series. Zinogre was 3rd gen. He's one of my favorites. He was actually the flagship of Portable 3rd, which a lot of people still think is one of the best Monster Hunters as well. Like, a lot of people really enjoyed that one, which, unfortunately, it only came out in Japan, and it never got an Ultimate version. I believe it was the only portable Monster Hunter to never get an Ultimate version. It only had low rank and high rank. But it was still amazing. And that's the game that introduced Zinogre, Lagombi, Volvidon, Amatsumi Kaboshi, which that was in Gen Ultimate, I believe. So unfortunately I haven't played Generations Ultimate all the way through because I just didn't really enjoy it overall. But there were a lot of good monsters and mechanics that came out of 3rd generation. So a lot of people love it. And I think it was before Iceborne, it was my favorite generation. 5th generation is now my favorite generation. I absolutely love Iceborne. That's crap. God dang it, come on. Just want my shinies. He's got the skull. He's weak. Why? Why is an Azure Rathalos here now? Really? Let's go carve the tail real quick. That way I don't forget. I think that Azure Rathalos is keeping Kushala from going nighty-night. He's not happy. Yep. Okay, fine. Okay, enraged. Why you do this? No, why is that back? Come on. See, look at this. That was crap. A roar into a roar, really? This is garbage right now. Stupid Azure Rathalos, you left. Why'd you come back? Oh, come on. Oh my god. Alright, let's dung bomb that. Oh, it left again, so it just showed up to irritate me and then leave. Wonderful. There. Kushala's down. First Guiding Lands Kushala Daura. It did not get us up to level 6 in the volcanic region, which is unfortunate. There is one more monster I believe is volcanic region that I had forgotten about, but I don't have a lure for it, and it hasn't shown up here, so I could be wrong. So, because we're so close to level 6 of the volcanic region, I have a feeling the first time we fight it is it's gonna be its tempered version. And, I mean, I guess that's fine. Again, that's assuming that I'm correct and it actually even spawns in the Guiding Lands. I would assume it does, but who knows. Just gonna grab some stuff here, and then we'll finish up. I'm just kind of waiting to see if anything else spawns. I'm kind of hoping something else will spawn in the volcanic region for us to finish up. I'm tempted to spawn a Lavasioth and just see if it spawns tempered, since it's one of the lower monsters on the totem pole and it can spawn at level 1. Because, I mean, it's only been 30 minutes. We have plenty of time. Let me just grab all this stuff, and then we'll go. Yeah, you know what? We'll try that. If it doesn't spawn tempered, we'll end the video. If it does spawn tempered, we'll hunt it. All right, let's head back to camp. Oh yeah, how many parts did we get from that Kushala? It couldn't have been too many, but 26, that's not bad. Oh, it spawned a Barioth and a Tsutsuyaku. Okay, neither of those are helpful, so... change equipment. I'll go ahead and use the Shatter Blade for the Lavasioth. Now, like I said, if this spawns tempered, we'll go ahead and hunt it. If it doesn't spawn tempered, I'm just going to end the video because you don't need to see me hunt a standard Lavasioth again. That'll just mean this is a shorter video. Port investigation. Wow, that didn't add nearly as much to the volcanic region as I was hoping it would. Wait, what did that say? Oh, just temporal mantle can be used now. There you are. The weight is killing me. It always stinks waiting for them to wander out from their lure, but something's got to go. It is tempered. Okay, perfect. That's what I was hoping for. So let's go take on a tempered Lavasioth. Now, the only downside is that Azure Rathalos will come wandering back, too. But we've got dung pods. I've got these banishing balls as well, but they're dangerous because if you miss and hit the wrong monster will leave. The last thing we need is the monster want to hunt to leave the area. Jeez, I went the wrong direction clearly on that item wheel. I would love to smash it into a wall, but it's being kind of a dick. What just happened? I don't even know. I just got knocked off for no reason, and then it put me in range for getting hit, so that's fun. Thank you. It was just in the lava, and already its skin's hardened. That's why I normally bring the fire weapons to keep it softened, but I thought Blast might work okay because usually the Lavacio hangs around in the fiery spots, and so it doesn't harden up nearly as much in the Guiding Lands as it does in the Eldritch Recess. So I thought we'd be okay, but clearly I was wrong. Some crap. Ow. Okay, that helps. Thank you, Gyros. Got a Lavacio lure off of Lavacio. Awesome. Granted, that's normal. I always forget that it tells you that if one of the lures you're tracking, if you fight the monster the lure is for, it will just finish the lure immediately instead of making you go through all the steps. So that's pretty cool. I just always forget about it. Did we miss out on a shiny? I think we did. We were so busy fighting him. That's, again, this is why I want them to make shinies automatically get picked up. Because the fact that we're focused on the hunt and not picking up the shinies, we miss out on shinies. But the whole point of Guiding Lance is to get the shinies, so you either have to make the choice. You focus on the shinies and get hit by the monster and have a harder time, or you focus on the monster and you miss out on shinies. If the shinies just got automatically picked up, that would be a huge godsend. And I think it would make more sense since, you know, our goal is to get as many shinies as possible. Oh, our buddy's back. I'm gonna just send him away. Stuff. Oh crap. Okay, got all the shinies. Ooh, he can be smacked into a wall again. Assuming I can get the moment, because he's kind of a dick. I'm surprised that worked, honestly. I won't look a gift horse in the mouth. Oh god. Okay, he's hardened up. I'm gonna go after the shinies here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to have happen there. Ah, I keep underestimating how much he staggers off that. Ooh, okay. Another paralyze is always good. Granted, bouncing is not good. Give me your shinies. Oh, that digs back again? Man, he comes back way too fast. Both these monsters are being dicks. Like, wholly and truly. Ah, shoot, that was my moment. I blew it. I blew it. Oh crap, that's not the attack I thought it was doing. Ah, dang it. It almost never does that little flop thing, but of course it does it the moment I try and Clutch Claw. Okay, it's down. I really need to sharpen too. It is weak. We are almost there. I want my shinies. I want my shinies. They're important. I don't know what tempered Lavasio materials will be for yet. I assume master rank layered armor, but I want them. I'm down to green sharpness. Why am I not sharpening? There we go. Ah, the Azure Rethalus left, to be replaced by an annoying monster that I will want nothing to do with. That was weird. That was not the move I see it regularly do. Oh, okay, well, I killed it, and we hit level 6 of the volcanic region, so that's good. So our next video, hey, another Brachydios lure, awesome. So our next video, we will probably be hunting some tempered volcanic region monsters. I would assume that I won't have to hunt everything that we've hunted so far again to get to level 7, which is, you know, the main goal. So I'm trying to think of ones that I'm really interested in definitely doing. I think Brachydios is on that list. Maybe the Rathaloses. Uragan definitely not really on that list, but we'll definitely take him on if we don't get to 7. And of course, because I have to take him on eventually, I don't like Uragan. He's a pain. Let me just grab this last thing here, and we'll leave and report investigation. So yeah, so that was pretty good. We got a lot done in this video. 2 things that I had planned on, and 1 thing I had not expected. So that's very good. And we finally got up to level 6. So there's just, like I said, 1 more level to get through, and then we'll be where we want to be, and we'll get a pennant for getting it to 7, and then we'll have a monster to take on in its tempered form, much like how Silver Rathalos was the Coral region and Gold Rathian was the Wildspire region. Both of them got their tempered forms from level 7, whereas level 6 just unlocked their base one. So we're almost there. We're almost to our goal, which is a big deal. I only have a few more days before the October update is out. I'm super excited for that, but you know, it's crunch time now. So thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. You can also subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell icon. You'll get email updates when I upload new videos. And of course, you can leave any comments or suggestions in the area below the video. However, that is all I have for you today. So thank you so much for watching. And as usual, this is Xephyr, signing out.